Tonight, 9 out of 10 wrongful death lawsuits stemming from the deadly 2021 Astroworld concert have been settled out of court. According to a lawyer for concert promoter Live Nation, who said this in court today. The families of those 10 victims suing after their loved ones died in a chaotic crowd crush in Houston, Texas. Scenes like this of thousands of concert goers stampeding, "Stop the show!" screaming for help, begging a cameraman to call for help, while superstar rapper Travis Scott kept performing, even as an ambulance tried to drive through the crowd. In the aftermath, Travis Scott, heavily criticized for not stopping and calling for help, even facing a police investigation, but avoiding criminal charges after a grand jury declined to indict him.
I could never imagine anything like this.
Scott spoke out nearly a month after the disaster, saying he couldn't hear the cries for help, and last year telling GQ he was devastated. The tragic scenes followed by these moments from other singers, like singer SZA.
And it's important that we just make sure that they're okay.
Stopping a show just days later after a fan passed out.
Do we have an inhaler? Can we just grab one?
And Billie Eilish, pausing to get a fan an inhaler. In 2022, Scott launched an initiative, Project Heal, aiming to make event spaces safer. But that didn't impress the family of 9-year-old victim Ezra Blount, the youngest victim of the Astroworld concert, who called the move, quote, a PR stunt in an interview with the Rolling Stone. Blount's family is the only one of the 10 who haven't settled with the defendants, intending to go to trial. And even then, the legal saga is far from over for Astroworld's organizers. Around 2,400 injury cases are still pending, as those hurt and traumatized by the concert seek compensation and closure. All those who've been sued, including Travis Scott and Live Nation, have denied all claims, saying safety was their first concern and they couldn't foresee what happened.
And Aaron McLaughlin joins me now. So, Aaron, we've seen how some artists are taking it upon themselves to try and prevent this from happening. What else is being done to stop something this awful and tragic from happening again?
Well, Ryan, Greg Abbott, the Texas governor, established a task force to answer that very question in 2022. The task force issuing a series of recommendations. One of those recommendations is that events, festivals have a sort of command and control structure that is able to put a stop to the event for safety reasons. And then another recommendation is training for security and staff. And then another one of the recommendations is to make sure that events are planned with risk management in mind. This task force also found that a huge contributing factor to this tragedy was the fact that individuals who were not carrying tickets were able to flood the festival space before the performances even began, overwhelming the event staff. Ryan.
Okay, Aaron McLaughlin, thank you for that report. We appreciate it.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.